What's going on, guys? I just want to make this quick video about the Traxxas LaTrax Teton. I picked mine up a couple days ago, and all in all, I'm pretty impressed. It's a nice little electric, four-wheel drive Traxxas model, but I have a few problems with it that I've noticed, and it seems to be a 50-50 from places I've looked on the internet. Now, my one coworker picked one up yesterday, and within getting it home and 10 minutes later, his motor had actually burned out. We charged it up, the motor was gone. It was still turning, everything else was fine. So it's a hit and miss, it seems, with the motors I've read online. So that's not so bad. A new motor runs around $9–10. The other problem, he picked up another one. He went back and they gave him a new one. Today he just had a slight wall tap, and one of these nice cute little front lower control arms actually snapped in half. And I mean, I've been pretty lucky with mine. I've hit walls and I've rolled it a couple times, and all of my plastics all seem still intact, but you know, it's one of those things that I just don't really trust the fact that everything is plastic, from the shocks to the shock towers, everything, the axles, the lower control arms, everything is plastic on one of these things. And I don't know if I feel comfortable really just thrashing one around until I get some metal bits on here from anywhere, really, any place that I could find. Now, I did order, at the same time that I ordered my little guy, a pile of Integi or Integi metal bits, control arms. It has the shock tower braces and everything. So before I really throw this thing around, I'm gonna put all that stuff on. I actually ordered the metal shocks from Traxxas and also their metal axle shafts in there. And I think I'd feel a lot better about really pumping this thing around after everything is more structuralized and feeling stronger about everything. All in all, though, it's actually not that bad. It's quick for something its size, with its nice little motor and everything. The only other problem I really have with it is that the battery doesn't seem to last as long as I would like it to. Like, you can get a good, I'd say, half hour, 45 minutes out of a full charge of like really pumping it around and going crazy with it. But I mean, as far as a nice little, relatively budget-friendly remote control Traxxas model, you know, it's actually not that bad. It's quick, and it does little four-wheel drive cyclones if you got it turned right on a tile floor, which is actually kind of funny. We've been playing with one at work, and you know, it's nice to have around to just play with, especially with also being into the nitro models and them having a slightly more breakdown issue, because mine's pretty old, so we're trying to get it up and running right. So while I'm waiting for parts to come in for that, this is nice to have to just play around with while waiting for parts. And all in all, it's all right. Like I said, just watch out for yourselves if you buy one. Everything is plastic, so if you're going to be getting it for like your child or yourself even, you might want to just look into upgraded aluminum bits, kind of like these, because I feel like you're not really going to snap a nice aluminum control arm or your shock towers and such. So yeah, just thought I would put this out there just to make sure everybody knows what you might be getting yourself into with this little guy. But other than that, we'll talk to you next time once I get all that stuff in.